Hello and welcome to the update 1.1 of Smartwater 3D. At this time I make this video, the update is already available on smartwater3d.com and should be available this week at the asset store. I'm gonna show you the new feature. The two packs that are affected are the Smartwater Basic and Smartwater Pro. Smartwater Basic now supports I show you two shader, basic GL3 gamma and the basic GL3 gamma waves. As you can see, I have added a new flow distortion button so that the two shader we had before, that was the gamma and gamma flow, are merged together, and the gamma waves is the new shader that support GPU waves. And we have a new distance from cam transparency, as you can see here. So you can decide when you can see through the water and when it should be opaque. The sun reflection have been all recalculated. The code has been changed in all the shader. Now it's way more precise and accurate. You can see if you change the sun up, for example, I go here and I change the sun direction, move from here, just the sun, just working correctly now. So now we have the Smartwater sandbox example scene, this one, which is the most basic shader you can have on the flat plane. The sandbox basic wave shader, in all the shader you have a global texture, a color and reflection. Reflection is the general mixer here. Yep. So there are some problems with the GPU waves. The main problem is, as you can see here, you can see the plane, you can see the perspective of the plane, and you can see the wave. Because the waves are calculated on the GPU, the real plane is not changed, so the collision are actually working only on the flat plane. The waves are not included in the collision. Same in the waterfall from Unity. I will make a CPU based wave, probably on Philips FFT algorithm, so that the plane will be physically changed. But as you can see here, it's on the GPU. It's quick, but it's not good for the collision. So we are still on the Unity Basic compatibility. So everything you see here is working on Unity Basic. And as you can see, you have the same feature up with the camera fade feature. There is no grab pass, no reflection, nothing. Up. Here we are. We have another interesting demo still with Smartwater Basic, is the two water demo. As you can see, you can have many waters. It's unlimited actually. You just have to check the material independent here button, and then you can choose any material for your water. That's how you can have two different water or more in the same project. And if I change, for example, the water sphere color and make it red, it does not affect the second water, and so you can have a pool, a glass of water, ocean, whatever, on in the same scene and have them totally different and not related to each other. So let's go now to the pro shaders, who are more advanced and more interesting. The basic one is this one. It's a flat plane. As you can see, it's exactly the same one you have for basic, except that you have a grab pass, so that everything under the water is have a deformation like this. It's a flat plane. And if you go into the drop down menu, you can see here I did the same I did with the basic shader. I removed the flow emulation one and the non-flow, and I put them together, and now they are working with flow distortion button here. All the shader have the distance to cam feature, and all the shader have the general mixer too. If you upgrade, you may have the water like this, because the general mixer was not used in your shader before, so you just have to play with them again to get something. It's very quick to change the color, look and feel this water. So when you see the drop down, there is a no diffuse mix, new kind of shader. So the no diffuse mix, as you can see, is something that does not use the diffuse mix. What is here, I can show you with. Here it is. Smartwater is using a fake diffuse animation to create this kind of relief on the plane. It creates a fake illusion of relief, and but I thought that in some case you don't want to have this, and you want to have a classic shader that is only working based on the normal map. So if you load here the new demo, the Pro No Diffuse Mix, you will see what happens. So here we are only have the reflection and no fake diffuse on the top of it. It can be interesting, and it's faster. And of course everything is linked to the refraction, so you have to put the refraction quite high, or there is nothing, and you can have the reflection at the same time. This is more working like the Unity, or it's very classic shader, not so smart, but can be used in some circumstances, and it's faster. So I have the reflection shader here. As you can see, with this shader is pro and have reflection, and you can see through with the grab pass, and you have the diffuse mix on the top of it. You can see here the diffuse mix thing. Also, as you can see, all Smartwater is working in editor. I'm not running right now, so every change I make is going to be saved. If I run, have more things running, it's looking better. You have things moving, but for setting up your water, almost every feature of Smartwater is working in the editor. So that's the Pro Reflection. I'm gonna load the Pro Reflection with no diffuse mix, which is another shader you have in the drop down. As you can see, there is no more diffuse mix, and everything is working on the refraction. So it highly depends on what kind of refraction normal map you use. If I change the normal map, for example, with another here, I can take this one. It's gonna look very much different. So that's the reflection no diffuse mix shader. Let's go another reflection, the pro reflection no diffuse mix and shadow. So that's the new one. You can see here, and shadow. This shader is not a transparent shader. Actually, it's an opaque shader, and so it catch all the shadows on it. And there you can see, yeah, you can see the shadows and the reflection at the same time. Yeah, you can use that too. I think it can be useful for some place where you have a mountain and you want to have the water in the shadow, or if you want to have the shadow of the clouds on the water, which is something that can be nice too. So that's one. Well, there is some kind of you can simulate the transparency. Well, okay, let's go to the next one, the Pro Waves. As you can see, the Pro Waves are the new ones who are looking very cool. Everywhere the Pro Waves are not making big waves on the shore. There are some calculations to make sure that the shore is not moving, so you're not gonna have a big waves going on everywhere. You can see the shore stay stable. You can see the grab path is working pretty well. The sun is accurate. I can go more far away, and you can see the fade with camera. If I run, I still have some artifacts on the sides here, but it's something you cannot change just because the grab path is the size of the screen, and when you deform the screen you have something that's go out from what the grab path did, and there is nothing to display, so it makes this kind of artifacts. The water you can see can change a lot of can deform a lot the grab path, and it's making this thing. It's I don't know how to fix that. I think it's unless I can get the hand on the code of the grab path itself, so that I can change the FOV of the camera from the grab path. It's not gonna change anything. I cannot change that. And there is a last one, is the Pro Waves shadows. I don't know exactly. Oh no, it's the non-diffuse no diffuse mix with waves. As explained before, there is no diffuse mix here, and the transparency is working progressively from the distance. And of course the look is pretty much linked to the what the yeah, texture of the water is, you see. Let's try this one, for example. No, this one, like this. So you see, you can have something very strange. I changed the texture size here. And here we are. We have something that looks very special. So the no diffuse mix shaders are very efficient for something, and for something that need to be very simple and soft and clean with reflection. And yeah, that's it for the new version of Smartwater. And you can download it right away from smartwater3d.com, or you wait a little bit until it's accepted by the asset store team. So see you for another videos very soon. Bye bye.